We have arrived at Jelenia Gora. I was 16 the last time I was here. I don't know if I can remember anything from it, but let's try and see what the city holds. And if it's a place you should do a pit stop while you are driving through Poland. Because it doesn't seem big enough for a tourist destination, but it does seem big enough for a 1 or 2 night stay. And as we walk around, what towers up from the other buildings? A church. And as I thought, as big and grandiose as the other churches I have seen down here. That is one of the things you must know when traveling down here in Poland, is the churches are so big, so beautiful. And if you want to know more about this church and many other churches like it, I have written an extensive article over on my Substack, which is linked in the description. Well, as I walk around, I see art. Quite a special statue. But this area I'm at, well, it is a great city square. It has cafes all over, even a sushi bar, if you're into that. Very Polish, but there's much more to see in this city. But it's great to know where the main cafes is, because it seems like the local are going on them, so they must be good. We might try one, we might not. But if you do take a look around at this city square, the buildings, well, seems historic and seems wonderful. Some of them have seen better days. So I must admit, this is a cozy little city. And as we walk the city, we see small shops, we see small cafes. It is a cozy place to walk around. And from nowhere, another tower. And you can really recognize the city by the towers, because when we were up standing in the parking lot, we could see a lot of towers from the parking lot. So there are a lot of towers here, and the city has this special vibe. And my girlfriend is happy because there's plenty of shops and plenty of jewelry shops. So yeah, but when it comes to attraction, it's lagging a bit. But never mind, we are still exploring this beautiful city. Because if you look at the architecture and take that as an attraction, well, then there's plenty to look at. On this deserted parking spot outside Jelenia Gora, we will find our next attraction, or actually we have to walk up there. But they do have a funny thing on this parking spot. A rabbit! Yeah, and a playground and training machines up there. But nevertheless, we are headed up for the castle. So we reached the castle at the top. The walk up here was such a delight. It's presented a challenge. There's of course the easy way, but did we pick that? No. We took the hard way, and it is a challenge. It is not a real climb, but you do get presented with some steep inclines and almost like a real climb. So I will warmly recommend that if you are in an acceptable shape, you will take the hard road. It is the left one when you get to the signs. You will know it when you see it. And the castle itself, it is such a delight. It is intriguing to walk around in these old ruins, the beautiful ruins. You get the most amazing views from up here. And that is a recommendation in itself, that you get these wonderful views. We are not at the highest point in the area, but we are at a high point. And you can almost feel like touching the skies, especially on a day like today where it's a bit rainy but also quite sunny. There's even dragons here to protect the castle. And time to head on and explore some more. And as we got down to Jelenia Gora once again, we found a place I have seen online. A very curious place. It's called Timegates, and I wanted to see that. It is, well, it's a time history of the city, which means that you are being taken through the different eras in these tunnels, all the way back from when Jelenia Gora was founded, all the way up to, well, the end of World War II and a little after that. And it is a great experience. Just be mindful of one thing, it is only in Polish, so you get an English written guide that you can follow. Well, it's not the best. I do wish that they will get an English guide, but hopefully one day. But I will still recommend that you visit Timegate, because it was a sensory experience on multiple levels. And if you have been inspired to travel to Poland and want to know more about Poland, check out this video right here.